So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah. A very angry one.
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
'Cause there's two of me now.
There's two of you now! At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the... I don't know who makes him more nervous.
Well, what about the Vanguard?
I sent some of them back.
So?
He's, I thought his people...
You shouldn't...
Yeah.
It
doesn't look good. Granted, I'm still trying to... I never really... It makes me...
It takes... I guess you...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but I've got... I just wish they weren't...
Yeah. What you...
I saw a guy... I reminded him... Thought he could... Went up the... It ended...
What are you working on?
I'm still... Those two, to be honest. But I'll get up...
Did you...
She didn't really... I thought... No use.
So...
Yeah, more like... Only car...
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much...
Yeah, I'm just,
You mean, guess this
little?
Varl said
Maybe. You've spoken...
a few words. You must have met...
So you've been...
Yes, including their... I was past... Not that I...
You said...
Varl...
That was kind of you.
I just hope she looks like
What are you up to?
Gaia... She helped me It's not easy.
That's good to hear. I see you.
Gaia did so we could nurture... It does strike...
What else have you been...
I wanted to imagine and found out, in a way...
That's why we have... Learn anything?
There's been much... It's hard to... I used to be... But everything...
Yeah. Did Gaia...
She did. To think that it is... And hard...
I've been meaning to...
That's what happened. When the cart... They burned...
To be sacrificed.
I was helping the chorus was others, but... And while they...
So...
But in the Utah... In exchange, this custom... I'm but the injured. One day, I rushed the smell of...
I'm sorry.
I made it to demand. I was denied. I knew before. We knew we couldn't take on the cart.
Sounds...
We chased...
You said you were...
Tanakh marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night. Then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was... not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel...
Is that when...
I thought then I could either...
I'm glad you...
To all... I tried...
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps. Aloy. There are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Aloy! Glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so... the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they... butchered. The tribal people they didn't seem to care about a rejuvenate, then they can redesign it.
Mass extinction? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard... So we're dealing with the...
They were some... Gerard. The others...
Eric.
He enjoys hurting.
Yeah. How did you...
Before the Hades Proving Lab, even if I were to run, then I saw you. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Aluthia's location...
You said you were born...
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chain. They must have used a stored...
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them...
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to act.
You said you spent...
But only the parts... Aristotle and...
Wait, those names... They were...
The Zeniths have...
So it's...
Only what was deemed...
To have all the... Alright.
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine arm?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you... I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she...
I'll come back later.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Looks like the old ones used their focuses to send...
Hey,
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay?
just...
Fair enough.
how's...
Benzo... I wanted to pay, told him I'd never. He said a war for a sec. Never thought of.
I'm guessing to...
You got that? Makes you want.
Whatever it was.
Must be.
I guess she'll... How's...
And we all. But I'm
How's every...
just.
I see everyone...
Zoe's says a home. I asked Aaron.
Still, it's... So...
Yes. Look, she.
Of course. You guys were...
We just. It's hard to.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Not to mention...
And they became.
It's good to...
We're learning. I've acted to thank her. Something from instead. If you ask me.
Maybe, guy. Looks like I would...
And we saw. Guess they lied, but still.
I couldn't put it...
That didn't stop. Won't stop us.
That's so... I should get...
I'll keep an eye on.
Okay.
Welcome back. Aloy. I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology. But not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. Hi, Gaia.
Hello, A.
So, she's...
What were you expecting?
I don't know. And...
It is true, she... However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your ability...
I guess so.
Give her time.
How's Katal?
I have detected that the loss of his arm... In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed...
A solution?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her without the abilities. However...
Well, Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarian. She appreciated the similarities with Utar.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to...
How's Aaron
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it...
Well, good thing we have a lot... How long do we have, then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately...
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel, it used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, The facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Faro Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find.
I'll keep a lookout. There was an ancient tank in...
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a
So they fought I know they...
At this point, as their goal...
So they got more... Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with my memory. We exchanged greetings. It was the first of many. I enjoyed being in her company. Listening to her story. She was my creator.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate. Though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only... Thanks, Gaia. So, the greatest... What was it like?
Person within Elizabeth, she said.
What were they?
Scared. They were her.
I'll be off.
Farewell, for now.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. That makes you want to punch something.
More like some...
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores, from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
About the land god.
We need to...
Got it. I'll let you...
Good.
Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still, Wish he was here. This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. It was pretty weird talking to Beta, seeing someone who looks like me. Even though it seems like she doesn't act anything like me. Or Elizabeth, for that matter.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the marshals, and by our chief at the Grove. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, if you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know. Ancient tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area. Here I come! Those ancient machines Honda wanted me to check out should be close by. Maybe I'll read the contract one more time. Make sure I didn't miss anything. It's an ancient graveyard, all right. I should use my focus. Check for any useful salvage. I don't know what they used all these machines for. It saw me. I think Honda will like this. This should be useful. Not sure if Honda's gonna want this, but maybe I can find a use for it. I doubt Honda can use this for her armor. Maybe I'll keep it then. I bet Honda will want this. That'll work. I think that's all the salvage I'm gonna... Find. I should check out the other site Honda marked on her... Contract. Better get down. This isn't a place for a machine.
I hear we got new armor. Come back again.
Why would the wound give less water?
These rations barely get us through the day, Commander.
Our children are thirsty.
Doesn't Command have reserves? Outlander. The craft of the Tanakh awaits. You here.
I'll bet they're
Return
keeping the
again
water for
when you
themselves.
wait.
Courage serves you well.
Not a happy place.
What are you looking for today?
There's Chitaka.
ridiculous acrobatics.
Ah, the wandering outland. Come, trade.
You're no ordinary.
The machines the rebels got. How is it true?
You should know that
Ah.
But how did he come to
We'll
me
come
say
back
that?
anytime. Next time, I will convince you.
That's her. Strongest of the outlaws. Walking French.
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water!
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want and
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
She's with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly. Your reputation has grown since I saw you last. You took down the bulwark, defended the grove, and saved the life of our chief. I'm hoping you've got enough left for one more miracle.
What do you need?
You will find out soon enough.
Night's coming. Better stay alert.
So, this is the Outlander that bested Regala. And now she conspires with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
I can't promise anything, but if this wound was built by the Old Ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that?
Just show her the wound, Yara.
Very well. You can tell me when we get there.
After you.
The wound in the sand is this way. You're not Karjak. Or Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
But you should know that
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path. This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the old ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. Or used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way. Machines.
Cook should know what to do with this. Those flowers. Ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand?
Yep.
Man, it looks like the man from the wind. We really are following its trail.
As I've been saying.
The desert kills, but it also surprises.
Pipe goes past that ridge. We're gonna have to do some climbing.
Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure.
machines.
And a very dead soldier.
Is he one of yours?
I need to take a closer look.
We need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead.
What, me?
Water. Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means it's coming from something else.
Let's have a look.
Gently.
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
He must have been heading back to wherever he came from when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
What is this?
The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. This must be the pipe that connects to Scalding Spear. That weapon. Looks like that dead soldier tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. I don't think this is gonna do anything. Maybe if I follow that main pipe, I'll find something useful.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around. A valve. That might help.
Hey! It stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe it can help me switch the water flow. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Coming up through there. The system switched back. Couldn't hold the water pressure. Not yet. I'm working on it.
The water is still leaking.
Gotta try something else.
Was that supposed to do anything?
I guess not.
It's leaking again. Whatever you did, undo it.
Better close that up again.
The leak's disappeared.
Making progress. There. I bet I can use that.
The leak is back.
Oops. I think this'll work with water leaking through the other distribution system. That valve I saw earlier. Maybe I can use it to shut off water to those pipes.
Looks like you stopped the leak.
Okay, good. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. Get that water circulating. Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scolding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
That fallen soldier. Come with me. I want to look upon the face of the coward who did this to our people. Let me know when you're ready to keep going.
You know him?
It's one of Draka's men. Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care! All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
Look, we don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time. Hey. The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly between Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off. Could use shock ammo against that machine. The dust column looks like it's on a mission. I should be able to turn off my focus for a while. I can follow the pipe's general direction now. I can always check the trail with my focus, make sure I'm still on track. That's the bird meat. Now I just need the eggs. On the prowl. I'm sure Honda won't mind me borrowing this for a bit. Do it. I should let Honda know her crew can pick this up. I should grab that cannon and take it to the drop-off point the contract mentions. I dropped off that Ravager cannon for you.
Splendid! That kind of power.
I have to go.
Luck be with you.